Australia, I love you, but you've been a really shit foster parent. I thought I'd just lay that out flat, you know, like that. It's like I practiced in therapy. You're not my real dad, but you're my family. So here's what I need you to know. A sister with a fat booty finds it difficult to grow up in a place where beauty is based on blonde hair and white skin, where long skinny legs are the thing and flat board-like bums awkwardly swing. That's not to say that there's anything wrong with those kind of butts, but what about the rest of us? You know, in high school, home and away beach babes haunted my dreams. That's what you let me watch on TV? And then you brought me that subscription, so I wanted to look like those Caucasian freckled nymphettes on the cover of Dolly magazine. Every single part of me is opposite to that. Dad, my adolescent subconscious did the maths. Australia, you set me up. I'm talking about a consistent attack on my body image and self-esteem. How's a 13-year-old brown girl meant to grow and identify when she can't visualize or see herself reflected booty, hips, and thighs? How can she feel comfortable when she doesn't even fit into jeans at Sports Girl or Surf Dive and Ski See? Like her mama and her mama's mama and her mama's mama before in a large part of her community, that little brown girl had a naturally fat booty. And frankly, your restrictive fashion, the whiteout on the television, and your Anglo-European obsession in the magazines impacted on her love for all that out back. So fuck you, Dad. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in hugging it out or waiting for you to get it. This round brown woman grew up feeling like her body was wrong and the pants were right. No matter how sweet or how soft, I had to fight to be me, let alone feel like a beauty. It was like you wanted me to feel ugly and therefore worthless, which is a whole other letter about your bullshit Australian misogyny, because from Australian Parliament to Australian hip-hop to Australian film to Australian media to boardrooms across this country, we are nowhere near gender equality. But let's stick to this particular ish, shall we? You like to call yourself the lucky country, Dad. And yet I had to excavate and travel through mazes and break through walls to find guides to keep me from drowning in this sea of toxicity that you built around me. Lucky for India RE. Lucky for Moni Love, Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper and TLC. Lucky for Alice Walker, Aretha, Angela, Josephine, Lebo, En Vogue, Diva, Estelle, Maya, and Susan Laurie. Lucky for Titus. Lucky for Lou Bennett, man, Ujaru, Trudy Aspling, and the Killer Queens. Shit. Lucky for Sister She. And every sister who took to that stage despite all the obstacles you put in her way. Reparenting myself was tough. Like any sort of domestic violence, the rebuild is plagued with self-doubt, confusion, the back and forth. I love you, I don't love you, what the fuck? So, Dad, you oppressive, dangerous, soul-destroying man, I'm trying to separate myself, to detach from the negative attachment where my identity is tangled with your identity and I feel like a visitor in my own family, and I can't stand people who celebrate the day you invaded and stole this whole country, and I feel sorry for those trying to reconcile with you because you might have said sorry, but what's sorry without accountability? And I can't feel comfortable anywhere, and I don't know why I'm telling you because you're not listening and you don't care. Like anyone who ever writes a letter to a grade A abusive a-hole, it's always more for themselves than the reader. The words themselves are the healer. Yeah, you taught me pain. I understand that strain of being female and curvaceous with a body made for touching and a booty most bodacious. With great booty comes great responsibility. And my evolution is in full flight. Lucky for Public Enemy. Don't believe the hype. What? Don't believe the hype. Oh. all those little brown girls still growing up invisible, still seeking your reflection. I see you. Do you see me? My triumphs will change you more than my hurts. Little sisters, don't believe the hype. For you are my words.